What's up, everybody? How we all doing tonight? Sunday is a fun day for everyone. What's up there, George? Happy to have you here. Thank you very much. We're going to go over a few things real quick for this break. Okay, so we've got some people that are on the break. Okay, so we got some red, white, and blues and some USA people. So we also have the commissioners. We have a couple of commissioners on here. The commissioners will go random to every team. Okay, we have a few other players, Cool Papa Bell, Kid Nichols, Dazzy Vance, and Hugh Duffy. They got teams here, as well as the USA Diamonds and the Red, White, and Blues. They have multiple teams that they played for. We will random them off to those teams. So that's how it's going to work if we have anybody that is a multiple team that is not on the card, like the USA, Red, White, and Blues. So there we go. Let's get into this, man. I got a full case of Flawless. I am super excited. We got 2 briefcases that we are doing in this break. Here we go. God, I love this. All right. 2 briefcases. There they are. Stick one off to the side. There's our first one. Matter of fact, I'm going to move this over here. Got some good luck to everybody. There it is. Briefcase. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and try and get these all covered up. There's our diamond guarantee. 1 card there. Yeah, there is 2 cards there. I thought so. Okay. There we go. We got a bulger here. Nice little fat one here. So we're going to go ahead and close this. Empty, empty. Alright, good luck, guys. Here we go. First card. Going to the Brewers. Going to the Brewers. We got Brock Wilken on the auto. 2 out of 10 gold auto. Brock Wilken for the Brew Crew. Brock Wilken on the auto, 2 out of 10. Next card. $14/25. This one is Whitey Ford. Whitey Ford going to the Yankees. Whitey Ford. On the player worn material. This should be player worn. Yep. Game worn material. Next up, we got a horizontal prospect. Flawless prospect. That is Harry Ford for Seattle. 14/25. I love Harry Ford's autograph. That is a 4-color patch. Jesus loves you, he says. Jesus loves you. Nice patch auto for Seattle. Next up. Oh, is this a 1/1? Could this be a 1/1? It is a 1/1 for Seattle. That is Cole Young. 1/1 for Seattle. Cole Young on the patch auto. Patch auto, Cole Young. Nice hit for Seattle. There you go. Next up, red prominent swatch signatures. That is 15/20 for the Angels. Nolan Chanuel. 15/20, Nolan Chanuel for the Angels. Get in there. Next card. Prospect Flawless. Prospect Flawless. That's for Colorado. That is Chase Dollander. 19/25. Chase Dollander. This is my PC. I like this kid. I think he's going to be real good. That is a 3-color patch auto. Next up, Flawless Moments. Flawless Moments. That is a New York Mets. First New York no-hitter for Johan Santana. 6/15 going to the Mets. Johan Santana on the auto for the Mets. Last card. Flawless penmanship. We got a red helmet. That one is Will the Thrill Clark. 13/15. 13/15. That is for Texas. Number 22, Will Clark. How much are these boxes? They're around between $1,600, $1,800 a box. Yeah. If you go buy them, you can buy them for like 16 to 1,600 to 2,000. You gotta go to like Dave and Adams and stuff to pick them up. So, all right, here we go. Our 3 encased cards. We'll start with this one. Here we go. That is an old looking picture. That one is Walter Johnson. Walter Johnson. I believe that is Washington Senators. And if that's the case, this should be the Baltimore Orioles, I believe. And the Legends Diamond. The diamond is guaranteed by Panini. I believe the Washington Senators will be the Baltimore Orioles. I believe. I'm going to double check it right now. Who did the Washington Senators become? They became the Texas Rangers, actually. They went to Minnesota and then... Wait a second. Nope. Hold on. The Washington Senators franchise moved and became 2 different teams. The original team relocated to Minnesota. This goes to the Twins. That goes to the Twins. I will verify it. We may have to do a random between the Twins and the, yeah. Gold. That is Ricky Henderson. 6 out of 10 on the gold auto. Rest in peace. Run, Ricky, run. That goes to Oakland. Oakland on that one. And our last card. That is Johan Santana on the Triple Crown, Triple Diamond, 20 out of 25. This Johan Santana goes to the Twins. Goes to the Twins. There we go. That is the first. All right. So while I got a second here, let me find out about that. Pretty sure it should be the Twins. Okay, Blah, do me a favor. Call Dane or call Ty and verify that for me, please. I need to know. Thank you very much, Blah. Get that taken care of for me. I appreciate you. All right. If the card says a city or team, it should there not be somewhere else that's BS. Well, there is no Washington Senators. So, Anthony, that's why this would always get random or always go to the team that it becomes. That's part of the break. It's always been that way, bud. It's not part of the Washington Nationals, though. If you have Washington in the break, it says Washington Nationals, does it not on your purchase, correct? What's up, Roy? How are you, buddy? Did you get the message I sent you? All right, Anthony, I'm not going to argue with you, bud, but we're going to find out who it goes to. Dual prospect patches. Dual prospect patches. That one is going to the Milwaukee Brewers. That is Mike Bove on the patch. 15 out of 25. 15 out of 25. Again, Anthony, I said I'm not going to argue with you. I've got to get the break. We're going to find out where it's going. If you have never been part of these breaks before, that is the procedure. It goes to the team that they have become, not the team, because there is no Washington Senators. If we hit a Kansas City Athletics team player, then it goes to the Oakland Athletics. Next card. It's green. Green is to 5. Should be. Al Kaline, 1 out of 5 on the player used bats. Player used bats, 1 out of 5. Al Kaline going to Detroit. Next card. Flawless Gold. 2 out of 10. That is Mitch Jebb. Mitch Jebb, that one's going to Pittsburgh on the patch auto. Got another green to 5. Another green to 5. Flawless Moments. Flawless Moments. That is 2 out of 5. Andrew Jones debuts at 19 years old for the Atlanta Braves. Gold again. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 on the gold. That is Tim Salmon going to the Angels. 8 out of 10, Tim Salmon. Blue. That is another Chase Dollander. 12 out of 15 this time. 12 out of 15. patch auto for Colorado. For the Yankees, George Lombard. George Lombard for the Yankees. 3 out of 25 on the auto. Green to 5. Legendary. That is Ryan Sandberg. 2 out of 5 for the Cubs. 2 out of 5 for the Cubs. All right, our first one, that's green. Green. That is going to Kansas City, 2 out of 5. That is a flawless, and it looks like an emerald in there. 2 out of 5 for Kansas City. Yes, it is an emerald. Bobby Witt Jr. on the emerald. '24 of 25 for Pittsburgh. There is Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens. Card goes to the Twins. Thank you very much, Blah. This card goes to the Twins. Walter Johnson. I thought it did, but I just wanted to verify. And our last card of the break. For Philadelphia on the diamond, that is Aiden Miller. Aiden Miller for Philadelphia on the diamond. 20 out of 25. 20 out of 25. And there you go, guys. Let's get a recap in. All right, our game used memorabilia. Whitey Ford on the game used, 24 out of 25 for the Yankees. We got Al Kaline on the game used bats, 1 out of 5. That one goes to Detroit. And for Milwaukee, this is probably not game worn. It is actually game worn. Mike Bove, 15 of 25 for the Brewers. Our autos. Will Clark for Texas, 13 of 15. Johan Santana for the Mets, that is 16 of 15. 2 out of 10 for the Brewers, Brock Wilken. We got Ryan Sandberg, Rhino, 2 out of 5 for the Cubs. George Lombard for the Yankees, 3 out of 25. Tim Salmon for the Angels, 8 out of 10. And Andrew Jones on the debut at 19 years old, flawless moment, 2 out of 5 for the Braves. Chase Dollander on the patch auto, that is 12 out of 15. We had Mitch Jebb for the Pirates, 2 out of 10. Chase Dollander again, 19 out of 25 on the patch auto. We got for the Angels, Nolan Shamuel. That is 15 out of 20. And Harry Ford saying Jesus loves you, 14 out of 25 for the Mariners. We had our encased cards, and this is a diamond of Walter Johnson Going to the Minnesota Twins. We have a Minnesota Twin here of Johan Santana on the Triple Crown, Triple Diamond. And that is 20 out of 25. And then we have Ricky Henderson right here on the auto, 6 out of 10. We also had a diamond of Aiden Miller on the Flawless Diamond for the Phillies. Paul Skeens on the auto, 24 out of 25 on the rookie auto. And then 2 out of 5 on the green emerald, Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr. We did have one of one. It went to the Seattle Mariners. That is Cole Young on the patch auto. Cole Young on the patch auto. And this one is memorabilia, not from any specific game or event, because he is a prospect. So, and there we go, my friends. There's your break. Hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good one, guys.